Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsleif get a room at the hotel.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsleif already. We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's...
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I...
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. All right, so the reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. Lastly, any individuals of a...
Well, good luck, everyone.
There's a little more to it than that. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder.
I second that.
So, Paimon's like...
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started
So, did Mr. Dainsleif tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history? No chance.
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
You're such a killjoy.
All right, I'm good to...
All set over here, too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra...
All right. Let's close your eyes. Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. According to Dainsleif, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Is this where you keep your secret? He looks even gloomier than last time.
Today's files are in. Male, 51. Occupation, neutralized. This one should be archived. Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk, neutralized. Another one for purged. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Male, for neutralized. Just another nobody. Come to think of it, I remember Female, 6 neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. Female, 13, neutralized and filed. Neutralized.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts. Mr. Vedifalnir? It's been quite...
Revier,
forgive me, tell me.
it is indeed within my power.
I was just thinking. It won't be long...
That isn't a lie, but... ever since that day we met for drinks,
Does it feel good?
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad You fear my silence.
That's right.
The burden of prophecy was...
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear?
Or rather,
You're closer to His Majesty than I am.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that...
You are so wise.
You make a fair point. Let me offer you some advice. And I say this not for many reasons. There is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis?
Wait. Hear me out. This time, his name is Rayrir.
What did you...
Cruel irony, isn't it? The man...
Why are you...
Simple. I want you to kill him.
No, absolutely not.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter? You think that alone is reason?
Why wouldn't it be? You too were once a child of the Crimson Moon. Just like me.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring...
Persuade the Vinster. Do you even know why he's so obsessed with the Vinster King? If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it.
The Rayrir of Solnari.
That really is quite a secret, but who am I to talk? Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to hide that Vedifulnir must have known, but I won't just sit by and watch this, no matter who.
Huh? Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Delhi? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be! So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to Valindis! Are you even listening? Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering. I heard you, though. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents. By the time you first met him, he'd already taken— No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. Truth be told, apart from my teacher— But as Orlog said— I'll work something out. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. For now— If even you can't escape this— I won't speak in his defense. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity— You called— I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you meet a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. And choose your angle well. Keep your movement. It's light and brisk. Pretty much that's a thing.
But no one ever died a quiet death in your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
The king just happens to be what someday he doesn't.
That won't happen.
Ever since you fell under the spell of that house, he only had you take out a handful of it. Now,
The ones I dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
you know why Olympus didn't accept your proposal, though. Was it because of the truth? Or something else?
Valindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, what about him?
He was arrested to...
He...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you... Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not... Just hear me out.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. If you ever need a place to hide...
Author, Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger. But I... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later, it'll be my neck on the line. But could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Huh. Wait. That's... Lindis? No. No! No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be! A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living in the shadows just like me. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Irminsul. Finster King! How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead? No. This cannot go on. This is where it ends.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can get...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know, but... If you let me go, you won't be able to...
Good point. In that case...
No, please! I just... want to see the...
Go on living?
Yes!
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifel.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not...
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
And that voice used to be so unclear. But now I know he won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps... Tell me then! What will this moment of... And... no answer.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging... well, massacring the descendants of the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of and it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancé. It almost defies belief that and why does Vedderfanir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memory, time for something. We've been inside Rerir's. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever...
Rerir! Hey, Rerir!
Dane? What's wrong?
Quick, come with me. All right then, but make it...
I've never seen Dane so worked up before.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the...
You might ask your blade that the word on the street is that Sertal...
If this is your way of offering me replacement Lin...
Oh, we can certainly discuss that.
Robdetir. What brings...
Why, Dainsliff, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindot.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment, and by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria. Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It, of course, no. And as for Efterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he...
You're all here.
You must be Rarir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled...
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here.
It's my brother, Vedafenir.
Vedafenir in prison? Strange. Does this mean the King's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafenir, perhaps less.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget...
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may... My blade will
So, Vedafenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure the extent of his majesty's madness. You have noble ambitions.
A letter of pardon? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon... This black fog over the board must... Another mystery I'll need...
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, research dating back to the... However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power, an enormous amount. To make matters worse, this is not a wise move. I apologize if this if we really made it there one day... This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your...
The Lindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back You never saw him, and...
What if he finds out that you pried into his secrets?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some errands for the king.
Are you scared of...
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't matter. Logically, I should be scared of it, but enough about that. You should get going.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future...
A red moon?
That's right.
I promise, the Lindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline, no matter how...
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this true? You know what happens to those who betray the throne?
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has...
If you have any love left for
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. My job is to enter the prison, stay safe.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade.
This place is filthy. Found you. Hello, Mr. Surprised?
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions.
But he didn't listen. Worse, Dane asked for my help.
Everything, I do wonder whether giving...
Forgive my curtness, Vedafulnir? You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your... There are things the king had.
He wasn't entirely wrong.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways.
I sense hatred in you. But also that this is not the end. There are many men of... Is that a dagger? Interesting.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight.
Of course not.
We could be.
You mean your...
Yes. And I can't abandon the one I...
In matters of fate, that is the cruelest thing of...
That... I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head. You show me disaster, but you won't...
My voice? It turns out that we...
Vedifilnir just broke into the strangest smile.
Very well then. My advice to you is for as long as you live, your story with Thelindis it is up to you whether you believe...
I will.
Thank you for setting me free.
Just then, a strange weight...
If I were you,
The Universitas.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other...
Whatever Vedifilnir said, I didn't... Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way! Allegedly, the king installed secret... But if they were ever gonna activate...
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't...
That sounded like an explosion. What other means does the king have? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over...
Order guide you.
A new midnight for all.
Don't waste my time. Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Ding dong!
It's no use. Your life is mine. Give up.
New moons converge.
Don't waste my time.
Submit.
Gather.
Flash attack! Surge. A new midnight for all.
It all adds up. Seek within.
Chew on this!
This is order.
Your life is mine.
Three moons converge. Look, right?
Crumble.
Give up. Don't waste my time.
Monsters. At the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no, it's no use. The table will... Of course. All the lab equipment... I'm done for. Ah! Stay back! Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Cylindus? No, don't do it! Cylindus! Cylindus!
I told you, Rerir. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know why? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rerir, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair or desire. We all have our own.
Rerir. Rerir.
Cylindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. Find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong sense of loathing. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one. Everyone, I'm back.
Never! How are you holding up? Feeling okay?
She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal tragedy, as he said himself.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone, but they did give us a clear glimpse into his life in Conria. However, I would not consider Rarir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
That's not—
Then try to Now, as for you, Missy.
Cool. So—
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice. Yehoda?
Yes, boss. Let me get that door for ya.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first clause say?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the Curatorium abides by the very strictest of labor policies. You don't seriously think I'm cruel enough to treat her like my slave. In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. Oh, but there's nothing I dislike more. Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend—
I'm sorry, what did you hear me say? I wasn't—
Wait, how long have I been
Not long. You just appeared by—
Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all.
Hallucinated?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone.
So you control everything in here?
More or less.
Has anything like this ever happened?
Only once. It was the first time.
Is there any similarity between what happened?
I suppose my thoughts are a little
Is there anything I can—
The first clause of your contract clearly states that
Meaning, you're not—
Meaning this is not something Yehoda can help with.
Boss, it's fine.
Oh, listen to you.
What?
Yes, really. Where would I—
Well, anyway, I suggest everyone even though all this chess you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination. Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces. You have my word that I will get us all out of here. This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. There's some...
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour. Wait, is that?
Oh, it's him.
There you are! Sinue's been looking for you all day.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some...
What do you mean loose change?
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently? I'm trying to get in his good books and I need a way in.
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Apepe?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival, but I'll need his approval.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle Retinue says my dad...
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there...
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging war. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
We have a well again!
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. And you wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this if it wasn't for the endless wars over the years. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partner. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course. My luck's...
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from...
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that Special Ambassador Act? Yeah, nice try! We spoke to the academia. They said it was all news to them.
You're a liar and a cheat!
I heard Yehuda gasp, corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers, the desert dwellers' weapons of choice. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. This is my second time writing to you. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in Iab and Unut territory. It was a matter of survival. Praise the gods. The well of the Iab tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but not without being spotted. I fear they will retaliate. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can convince them that this was the academia's decision and prevent them from retaliating. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was what a ridiculous...
Officer, welcome.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libations.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste. She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her...
So, where are you?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of...
Just the one.
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never?
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind, almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't...
You see? Sharp as they come.
Because of where I...
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions? What's the other one?
I wanted to check... If someone sent me a letter to the academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. As long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me. It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful and leaves the losers to suffer and die.
Oh, my dear child. Don't tell me you've given up on life already.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful. This must be it. Let's take a look. A dilapidation. This one was. Who was it? This one. In clinical term, this seems like some. Wait. The note says. This next one is addressed. A few words of protest regarding recent changes in Sumeru's educational policy in recent years. However, as well as receiving education is the as grand. I do hope you. And the sender is. So this, whatever. I'm not exactly. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents. Wait. Could...
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinue, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble in the Great Red Sand. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. You seemed very pleased and told me your name. In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business. The Shimti. This brings me to my reason for. There was a terrible sandstorm a few. The Eob and Unut are. I found a well belong. When we met, you assured. That aside, we have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember that, and you were so emphatic that your luck had You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you... I think I'll take over. I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my time here.
Nefer?
My work is easy because I use ClickUp.
You packed
Here's
your
how I keep
bags.
track of all my tasks.
Where are you going?
I start by brain dumping
I'm quitting.
everything I need to
Something's
get
come
done.
up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with, and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has hallucinogenic effects. Don't use it all at once, all right?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown? You're just letting me have it? But you said it's a rare and valuable commodity.
Yeah, about that. I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant. It's not worth much.
But never.
All right, that's all from...
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even in those ruins. And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. No time to reminisce. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way, I expect I'll forget you pretty quickly.
Divine light, shield them!
Light compels you!
A moonlit night for all.
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Ding dong weather bomb!
Behold the dawn! All the light shines bright!
Surge. A new moon rises.
Divine light, shield them!
Three moons converge.
Begone, shadow of darkness! Go
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business.
Please, sir, lower your blade. The ever-shifting balance of
So...
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not?
You're not wrong, but I'm sure...
Of course not. I came... Records uncovered by the Vahuma. I checked the map carefully on my way...
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low.
Don't get greedy. We know far more than you think. We know that you...
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As I hope I am...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying...
You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the... And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway?
All right, I take your point. The Academia... In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed.
Gladly. I am partial to wine, so let's indulge in a few...
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've...
What? Well, don't just stand there.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the...
What is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after...
I
am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will...
No! Please, Ambassador, just... That well is...
Glad to hear it.
If there is a traitor...
Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
So, in summary, Ambassador...
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. So let me ask you, Chief.
Kill them all.
Precisely. The Academia, at the same time...
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against...
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can... Natural. Weren't the Eab your allies once? Let me be clear. The Academia...
Say no more.
Good. Then I suggest... You see, Dad? Lying is... Look at yourselves. The monsters who destroyed my home. They're just ordinary, petty... I think we're Maybe I've even done the death... Oh, Sinuhe. My gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be up, but you...
Nefer, it's okay.
I believe
Yeah.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time. So, anyway, that's enough of... Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or
You mentioned a
My biggest... I didn't know you were
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino.
That's boss...
Sino's hardly a figure of...
What about him?
Well, he's not a... Please. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Never! Hey!
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get the—
Of course. When I asked Nefer to I had a duty.
Good to know your sense of justice.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to track—
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir, it seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why—
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable—
You overestimate me. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent— The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded— Having gotten my revenge, I returned. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. With this chessboard in its container, every god plays favorites.
It is the same with all powerful—
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share. Thank you all. As promised, the Rerir of Solnari, real name Rerir.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lama, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before, but as is the case with all—
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the
But there's more to the—
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon gate, and right now—
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir, with the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet—
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so—
Without the power of the Abyss on his side?
I could not agree more. The power—
It is a compelling This raises some interesting questions. That being said—
My pleasure.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just—
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort.
Mine too. We could never know.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest. Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation. No. Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chest, it's only a matter of time
Honestly?
Well, I felt like some kind of...
2 days? Holy m-
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us? Great. I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's what we're thinking. We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to refuse if you so choose.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Rayher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I'd like to...
Sir Varka,
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the rules...
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your...
I want to do everything within my power. The Rayher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my...
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and of course,
Thank you.
I should be the...
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rayher and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rayher has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private...
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out?
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names.
This plan can only work.
We shall indeed. Also, you...
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangamabe. So, the longer you're... In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate...
Okay, fine. I'm actually...
Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has...
It most certainly does not. We have said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little...
Okay, so...
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went...
You're right. It was all my fault.
You will?
I knew you'd say that. It's a very useful thing to have around.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic.